Here we are in one of the streets of Kendari, just behind the fruit market thingy, where we've come to take in the sights, the sounds and the smells of the wonderful river they have here.
Smells.
It looks like this river, probably not swimmable. I wouldn't advise it.
It's quite shallow as well.
It's quite shallow, yeah. But it hasn't stopped those guys over there who've taken their fishing to the extreme. See, this guy is such an extreme fisherman that he's decided to fish with a helmet on, because when you're fishing in Kendari, who knows what could happen. It's a peaceful day, having fish.
Bersantai-santai saja.
Who knows what you might catch.
Lestarikan lingkungan kita dengan tidak membuang sampah di sungai. This means please preserve our environment by not throwing rubbish into the river. As you can see from down here, these are instructions which they haven't really been followed so much. We've got some lovely Coke cans floating around here, a little bit of cigarette butts, and it all kind of amasses into this lovely gunk, as you can see. But it's a really cool bridge. I really like the bridge.
You go first, and if you make it across alive, then maybe I'll join you.
I think it's alright. There's a lovely view from here, Daniel. You should come.
To give you an indication about how dangerous this is, Lynn is about, what, 3 foot something?
Yeah.
And her head is almost touching the power cables here.
Yeah, it's quite...
Don't touch him.
Yeah. Thank you, Father Daniel, for those lovely words of advice. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, honestly, it's that monument. Do you remember we drove past it and we were like, yummy, what the hell is that?
Kota.
Kota?
Iya.
Jauh?
Jauh.
Naik angkot. Naik angkot. Ada dia semua ada di belakang kita.
Banyak taksi.
Banyak taksi.
Banyak.
Agak mahal juga.
Iya.
Iya.
Ini saja perjalanannya.
Jalan jauh.
Macam-macam. Your Indonesian was very impressive.
Because you understood everything that I said, or?
Oh no, because you actually managed to maintain a conversation for...
They were very nice, but you know, you can tell when people are just like trying to take advantage of you, and you can tell when they're actually nice.
Okay.
Halo, Mister.
Halo. Oh yeah. Wait.
Drink B9. It's very good for your health. It contains 9 different fruits and vegetables.
Do you want to give us an update about what just happened?
It rained a lot and we went to the market and we paid 25,000 for this umbrella. Starting price 60,000, so I think that's a little bit of a win, but also because this is probably only worth like 50 cents, a little bit of a loss. We walked by and we saw someone who repairs bechucks for a living. He was very keen to get a photo with Daniel, which we then did for him because we are very nice people.
And how was the what is it? Angkut?
the angkot.
Angkot.
The angkot was very lovely. We sat next to a really nice park, a really nice ibu, and they were telling us all about them growing up in Kendari and all the things to see in Kendari. And then we suddenly stopped, and me and Daniel were wondering what the hell was happening. And this old lady comes on with about 4 garbage bags. She got this little kid to help her bring all the stuff on, and she sat up really nice and snugly close with me until her hand was underneath my bottom. It was quite uncomfortable. We were seated there for about maybe 10-15 minutes until we finally decided to get off. And yeah, welcome to Indonesia. Selamat datang ke Indonesia. Bisa pakai bahasa Inggris? Sedikit. We're at the beach. Beach in inverted commas. Mau difoto? Ayo. Ayo. 1, 2, 3. Halo Mas Lynn.
Back and enjoying the scenery.
It's not as creepy as the last one.
No, this one's got a lot of room. We're going pretty fast as well. I think we're going to make it home in record time. Can you tell us some stories about Matt?
No, I don't think Rio has any stories about me. I've got like a clean slate. Rio taught me bad things like menikmati.
What's menikmati?
That's not me. That's just because of
when we
him.
were in Brisbane food court, I said, "How do you say?" I said, "How do you say marry?" And he goes, "Manik."
No.
Manika.
No. That's all wrong.
No. I was talking to Rio about what was it about marriage? The idea of marriage, and I was asking him how to say marriage in Indonesian. So he said, "You say manika," but for whatever reason I got it wrong because a lot of my Indonesian words I get wrong, and I always end up with like the worst off word for some reason. I don't get it. But anyway, so we're walking up the stairs, and I thought I'd try and form a question so I could practice my Indonesian. I said, Rie, apakah kamu mau menikmati Ilma? And he's like, what? Menikmati? Not menikmati. You know what menikmati means? It means you want to taste her. And I was like, taste it? Oh, really? He's like, yeah, it's the same as in English when you say, I want to fuck her. And I was like,
No, that worked. I never say that.
Who here got on the news tonight?
Not me.
neither.
What were you doing while you were on the news?
I'm pretty sure I was talking to the mic like this so they couldn't see me.
Oh.
You were sleeping.
Oh, so bad.
I saw you.
I was trying to see, but I was hoping other people were asleep.
How wicked would that be if the camera's like just panning over all of the Australian students on national television, and it's just like as it comes past, there's just one student just passed out on the desk.
Satu-satunya kantor berita suara Kendari.
Kenapa dengan ketiga?
What team are you supporting? What team are you supporting today?
Nothing.
You're not interested at all. What are you even doing in this one? Yeah.
Australia, no. There's no Australia team.
What about you?
Indonesia.
Indonesia? You sure?
Yes.
Why not Malaysia?
Because you are Indonesian, that is all why you took so long.
Eric. Hey, who do you think is going to win today? Oh.